to know the basics about everything. And I think one of the most important things you can do is consult with an attorney, because if you're going to stay in the country for a long period of time, then you're going to need a visa, right? So one of the first things that I think is more very important are visa applications. Why do you think that someone should always consult with an attorney about visa applications, especially say per se in Colombia?
Yeah, I think it's very important to have legal uh, advice through the whole process. Um, I just want to be very transparent. A lot of people ask me, Caesar, is it possible to do it myself? And I'm always very transparent. I say, yes,
Mhm.
anybody could submit a visa application. What's the important thing about having an attorney? The thing is that what people don't understand is that the Colombian government kind of mirrors the legal situation of Colombia, and they expect that other countries kind of comply the same way in
Mhm.
regards to documentation and everything. If you don't understand the law, then you get a little bit lost, and you may make a mistake and have to start all over and spend more money. And also, additionally, there's something that's called, you upload the basic information, and but the government has a right to do something that's called a requerimiento. A
Mhm.
requerimiento is a request for more information. In that part, they only write it in Spanish, so a lot of people get confused and don't understand what the Colombian government's requesting.
Mhm.
So we understand the law, so we basically let our client know, look, this is what the Colombian government is requesting. We're going to answer back in your name, with all the legal jargon that's required to answer back to the Colombian government.
Mhm.
Because there's a lot of instances where the Colombian government makes mistakes. It's normal. It happens, and they request something that's not in the law. So since we understand the law completely, for example, it happened recently with a client of ours with a retirement visa.
Yeah.
They requested that she have some documents, um, apostilled and translated, and we kind of argued and let the government know, look, this is something that is already established. We already complied with what the law indicates. um, we kind of made our case and won. Fortunately, the Colombian government, after the request, or after the legal action that we sent in, they obliged and said, okay, perfect, the visa approved. These are things, technical things that are difficult. If you don't know how to maneuver them, if you don't know how to manage them, you may be spending more money than you should. So
Mhm.
for a low fee, you're taking all that work and you're passing it off to us. We make sure that you just relax. We'll take care of all the hard work, all the legwork, and you only have to be ready to receive your visa when it's approved. That's it. We also help with expediting the ID card, or cédula extranjería.
Yeah.
So we get set up the form, we fill it out, we set up the appointment, we do everything. So all you have to do is just be ready. So when you to get your documents, and that's it. Um, like I said, it's a learning curve that if you have the time to dedicate a whole day or week to the process, then I've never tried to misguide people and tell them, look, you can't do it. You can do it, but it's something that's very tedious. It's the learning curve is hard, and if you don't understand the immigration resolution that basically changed last year, so whoever was trying basing their knowledge from the previous immigration resolution, you're going to fall into a difficult situation with these new changes. And something that I always tell people is, like, the law's always changing. So maybe you think that you're doing things correctly, but there was
Mhm.
a change that happened, for example, yesterday, that you didn't know about. So maybe it was something that's going to benefit you, something that may hurt you because you're sending in the wrong information.
Mhm.
So it's always best to have legal guidance so that you don't run into these issues and spend more money than you should.
Right. Right. Just like the changes in laws, like how would